So this is part three. So I'm brought back onto my bed. It's, I'm just thinking because it's like, is that what, did they just change my vibration to pull me out? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trial and error. I'm still learning a lot. Um, so I'm vibrating really violently, and I don't know what to do because I can't move because I'm vibrating so harsh. And then I feel this wave of, when you go, if you've had an x-ray with dye and you have been that sick before, or there's probably other, sensitivities to this dye that can actually make you throw up when you go for the x-ray. Um, it makes you nauseous and then you throw up. That happens to me it happened to me all the time. The nausea behind that dye was out of this world. Yet they still gave it to me many a times. And I threw up behind it. But that, excuse me. So that taste, so there's this flash of nausea that comes all over my entire being. And I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get up because I'm gonna throw up my entire life on my bed. That's exactly what I thought. That's how bad it was. It was way worse than I've ever experienced nausea like that. And then I can taste saline. Not only can I taste saline, I can feel the saline being pushed into my veins, into my body, and then I taste it. The after metal taste that's in your mouth, that's what I taste. When the vibration is coming down, it's getting a little less violent. And I'm still trying to open my eyes. And I'm able to open my eyes, and when I open my eyes, I'm looking at the ceiling, that light right there, except not in this room, but that same light. And that light is actually I don't know any other way to say this, but that light is, what is that word? It's like it's not solid. It's like liquid. It's forming its solidity right before my eyes. It's literally forming itself right before my eyes. My whole ceiling is. And that, it didn't startle me. I wasn't scared. I don't know why I didn't even think, oh, what the hell is that? What is going on? I didn't think any of that because I'm so heavy with nausea. I'm tasting saline. I can feel radiation coming off my pores. If you've had radiation chemotherapy, this was like the illegal amount that they probably do somewhere in a third world in a country that, that's how much was given to me. And it's just coming off of me. It's coming out of me. It's radiating all out of my pores. I'm still with this nausea all over me. So I'm like, I gotta get up. Because I know I'm about to, produce something serious that I ain't never produced in my life. So I sit up, I run to the bathroom, and I over the toilet, and then I start laughing. I start laughing because, hello, how did I even just run to the toilet to get in here like that. Do you understand what I'm telling you? How did I even run to the toilet? I imagined myself crawling because I knew I was going to fall, faint, trip, whatever, because there was no energy in my body. So that's what I thought. Because I already used it when I was sitting in the living room. So it doesn't come back that quickly. The energy might take a few weeks to come back, to be able to do something like that again. So now I'm on my toilet. Now I'm on my bathroom floor, and I'm trying to figure out where my pain is, even though I'm throwing up my life in the toilet. I'm trying to figure out where my pain is. So I clean myself up. I stand up. I clean myself up. I'm looking in the mirror. I'm like, yo, this is. Wait. I'm tripping. So I walk in my living room. Fine. I sit down. I stand up. I sit down. I stand up. I go in my kitchen. I'm opening my fridge. I'm doing so many things. Then a thought in my mind is like, my husband's gonna think I'm crazy. How do you explain this story? What do you say to your loved ones, like, that have watched you suffer day in and day out, watched you lose your life force before their eyes? What do you say? I don't know. So I can give you backstory, but we're at like 7 minutes, so I'm not in this video, but I will, because I have much more. This is just the beginning of what God is, and how real God is, and how real the afterlife. I don't even like to call it that, because that's not what that is at all. How real the non-physical world is. Excuse me, I'm burping. My husband comes home later that evening when he gets off work, and I'm sitting on the couch and I'm looking at him like this, with a smirk, like I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to say. Like, what am I gonna say? And he, he always comes in, kisses us, hugs us, but he can't hug me. Oh, let me. I left this part out. So, I know a lot of people will understand the pain that has been through this, or watched a loved one go through that in any C form. But it was to the point where, when your toddler is zooming and he runs into you, or, runs from you to the bed, because obviously he does that. He has done that often. Anytime my son did that, I would scream. I mean, scream. Like someone was, like, I would scream off the top of my lungs, because that's how much pain I was in. Just put me in that pain. And I just wanted to tell you and share that. So he comes home, and I get up, and I'm like, I guide him and walk him to our bedroom, and I'm like, come here, come on top of me, because for a long time he couldn't even, how you hold each other in bed, or somebody has an arm around somebody, or a leg, or this, the toe. He couldn't do any of that. Nobody could. Not even, my son. As much as I love cuddles, he laid on top of me. There was no pressure. There was no pain. He put all his pressure on me. I explained the story to him. He starts crying. And I'm going to go into another part. I think it's part 4 will be next. Yeah, part 4. Stick with me, because it's a lot. This is just the beginning of that journey, of this spiritual love that's been presented before me.